started. A week off. Got out of there. Alrighty. So is everybody able to connect? Yes. I can imagine. Especially where you work. I'm surprised that it's still open, actually.
Yeah, well, it's probably going to change next week.
Why, you guys run out of ammo?
Almost. And today, the entire FBI NICS system went down for most of the day.
Is that what you need to sell guns?
Yeah, that's all that you got to do. That's the instant background check system.
Yeah, the NICS is what you use to check everybody, make sure they're not mass murdered.
Yep.
I mean that people have submitted data to it, right?
Yeah. Everybody's done their job on the other end.
Alright. So, Java is connected. I think everybody's here. So when we last played, you guys had worked up all your training, restocked. Those of you that were here, if you're not, you're going to need to do that on your character sheets now. And I told everybody just use the listed prices for items when you repurchase for food and stuff, food and water and general stuff. Was there anybody that was missing that's here now that wasn't here last time we played?
I think I may have not been here. I can't remember.
Yeah, let's let me double check. Oh, you're good. Level. Oh, something that I did over the time off is I did a little tweaking on the code for the rule set. So you can, if you look at your inventory now, there is a little, looks like a, I tried to use the icon that looks like what you'd use to move things around in Windows by default. So you can grab that and move things. Like if you want to put something in a bag, you can grab that and drop it on top of whatever you want to put it in, like a backpack, and it'll automatically do all that. You don't have to type in names or any of that stuff. I also changed. Go ahead, sorry.
Is that the little dots?
Yeah.
Oh, nice big ass arrow.
Yeah. Keep in mind, I'm not an artist, so I did what I did. If somebody comes up with a better way to make that thing, I wish they would. I'm not gonna probably do it unless somebody says, "Oh, here's one," because I'm not gonna. I don't know how to do it very well. So, but mechanically, it's a lot easier to move stuff around. At least it was for me. I added that kind of feature to the initiative order on the combat tracker too, so I can, like, if somebody's out of order or if I need to move somebody, I can just grab them now and throw them on the bottom or move them up to the top or that kind of stuff too. So,
yeah, that works well.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that was something pretty easy, and it really made the UI a lot less clunky to me. But, so, with that, you guys are free to proceed. If you have any questions, if you don't remember what was going on, if there was something that was discussed and you want to talk about it last time, bring it up now.
So how did I get wounded? I don't remember.
Yes, that's because you were pelted with rocks, remember? You
Did I do something that was unpopular?
You had a horrible dream about being engulfed
That's
in
right.
a pile of rubble and dirt. When you woke up, there was rocks all around you, and you had taken 5 damage.
I remember now. Thank you.
No problem. Looks like
So Wilson,
Bill.
I want to go ask one of the while we're still in town, I want to go ask one of the townspeople if they know a good place to go swimming around the town or around in the surrounding area. Looking
There is
for
a
like a outdoor
there is a
place
stream that
where
runs right through town, pretty much.
How deep is it?
It will definitely cover your head. That's what you want.
Well, specifically, I'm looking for a place where I can do some, swing on a rope and jump into the water kind of thing.
It's deep enough for that. Yeah, I mean, there's boats that go down this thing. It's not something that you could have like a galleon that goes down it, but it's pretty big. I mean, there's a lot of rafts and people fish, and I mean, there's a whole sort of economy that's based around the river there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get my skivvies and I want to go take a walk. Try and find a place where I can jump from.
Jump
I'm
into the water.
yeah. I want to find some place where I'm a little higher than the water. I like to jump in, dive in, kind of thing. Can I find a spot like that?
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, it's kind of right through the middle of town. It's not exactly. A little north of where you guys are at. It's between you and the Church of St. Cuthbert. There's the river that runs through the town. I can't recall off the top of my head what it's called. I can look up later.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking here. And last session I was given this goofy ring, and I asked about it because it just looked like a ring to me. And they insisted, our party members insisted that it was something that would help me if I was falling. It would help me, fall slowly so that I didn't hurt myself. And but me, I think that sounds like a bunch of hogwash. So I want to put that ring on, and I want to go jump off a cliff, or not off a cliff, but jump off a ledge into the river, and I want to see what happens if I just fall straight in the water, or if I float down.
Alrighty. So there is actually a bridge between where Church of St. Cuthbert and where you guys are staying at the end of the Welcome Hutch. So it's something that you could jump off of into the water if that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not at a height that I would get injured if the ring didn't.
No, it's definitely not that high. I mean, think of like a country sort of bridge. Like I would say Springtown, but you didn't grow up there. But so some sort of bridge that's over a creek or a river. In a small town, small rural town.
Yep. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on the ring, and like I said, I'm just out there in my skivvies, with a towel, and I'm gonna jump in.
All right. Well, as soon as you leap off the side of the bridge, you just begin floating down as light as a feather. As soon as you hit the water, it kind of stops, and then you just kind of swoosh, and you start getting pulled down the river. Do you have any kind of swimming or anything?
The answer is yes. Yes, I do.
I don't have swimming on my skills list. No.
All right. So what I need you to do then is give me a dexterity check at -2. Do the situation modifier on -2. And you failed it by 2. So you go under the water, and the force of the river moving pulls you underneath, the current, and you're unable to, get to the surface. So for one round right now, you are having problems breathing. What do you want to do?
I want to try and swim to the side, make my way to the side, and get up to where I can.
Okay, so you're bumbling along the bottom, and you can kind of see, you can't see the edge, but you can. I mean, because you're underwater, and it's really kind of difficult to even tell which way is up. Every now and then, you'll see a flash of light. So you've got the flat in front of you. There's rocks every now and then. One will fly back past you, and you get hit by it. But so you want to try to move or swim to the side, or what exactly are you
That's
trying
right.
to do?
I'm trying to swim to the side, look for something to grab onto to pull myself out of the water.
Okay, so give me another check. Same thing with a -2.
A dex check.
Yep. Oh, this time you're able to. You end up turning yourself straight. You do like a underwater doggy paddle and pull over, and you grab a hold of a rock, and then you start pulling yourself to the shore. You're doing more of you're just going from rock to rock to rock, and getting to the shore than you are actually swimming. But initially you were. So you managed to get to the shore, gasping for breath, soaking wet. Your clothes are on the bridge, and you're about 100 yards down the stream.
Yeah, I'll go grab my things and head back to my room and get changed.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Anybody else?
I think I'm ready to head back.
Yep, I think it's that time.
Just as long as everybody's leveled up that needed to level up.
As long as everybody got their supplies, everything else. Bill, did you need anything? Are you sorted?
I was just looking through my inventory. I think I'm okay.
Does everybody have healing potions? Or at least a healing potion?
I doubt it.
Nope.
Bill, you missed something that we discussed earlier, and that is that there is an option now. If you look at your inventory, there's the little 3 dots, and tell me if I'm wrong, but isn't like the 3 dots the icon for this can move?
You talking about on the right-hand side?
Yeah,
Of
in the
each item?
inventory. Yeah. That's the icon for this can move?
It's one of them. Yes, it's
Okay.
it looks like a nipple texture that's used for draggable surfaces.
Yeah.
So yes, I use
So
it
if you
in some of my.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's why I use it. I mean, if you got a better icon idea to use instead of that, I will change it. But so if you grab all of that and drop it on top of something else, it'll move your stuff around. Now keep in mind the giant arrow that pops up. That is not optimal, but somebody else will have to make a better one. But so you can move your stuff around within your own inventory.
Monster arrow.
Nice, very nice.
I kind of figured you, of all people, would appreciate that.
Yeah, that's it. That is very cool.
Let's need to come up with a better drag arrow. That's just the one I had with that on hand at the time. All right.
I have 1 potion of healing and 1 key Tums. Should I buy more?
No, I don't think so. Just if you don't have any healing, I would probably try and pick some up while we're here. I think we supplied the temple with the troll blood or whatever they needed to make potions so a while back, so we probably can buy some if we need.
Yeah, I think my characters have any healing.
Now it's time to fix it.
Haven't we like drained this town dry of potions?
Well, last time we were here, we brought him troll blood or whatever to make potions, though.
And we've been gone for months, is what I recall. Or at least that's what. So are we just gonna go march in the front
These
door?
guys
Is that what we're gonna
are
do?
just gonna sit here and talk about going and not
Okay,
say
I
they
think
go.
I'm good.
Mike, are there any healing potions available?
Nobody has actually went to see. Nobody spoke to the church since you guys came back.
I'll go check the church. Paraphil.
Ah. So when you arrive, they are surprised to see you. Like I said, whenever we met last time, you guys, the time passed differently in the elemental nodes. So you guys have been gone for quite many months, and they do in fact have potions that they made for you guys when you were gone, and they still have them. And he brings out a little sort of almost like a wooden egg crate little thing, and it's got 6 vials of healing potions, and he has one large vial that is on top of the center of it, and it's a potion of extra healing. So I will put those in the... Oh, looks like Borgen's here too.
Yeah, am I connected on Discord?
Yep, I hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
I can, yeah.
Yep. I don't know why every week I have to uninstall Discord and then reinstall it before I can actually start.
I don't know.
Oh well.
Working now though.
Well, we'll carry them back to the party.
Mike,
and
how do I get new spells?
see whoever needs them.
To get new spells, you either have to get this scroll from something, or buy them from someone, or if you level up and gain a new spell level. So, like if you went from
I got a
fourth,
level 4.
so if you went from 4th to 5th, that would mean that you gained a new spell level of 3rd, and you would get 1 3rd level spell of your choice. All right, Borgen, I got you on the map, or in the combat tracker now.
Can I get holy water from the church? Is that standard book price?
For you guys, yeah, and they can provide up to 6. If you don't need 6, that's fine, but they can provide up to 6.
Okay.
How many they have on hand that they're willing to give? That answer your question, Mike? I'll assume so. I'm looking at your character sheet, Borgen. I'm seeing problem with your spells. You are don't have all your 2nd level spells memorized.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You're missing. You've got 3 of 5 memorized, so might want to look at that. That is what the hell? See if you can. I think you actually have 4. Yeah, you're definitely missing 1 though. 2nd level nature, so. I should have identified those for you guys before you took them. Garton, you picked one that was unidentified.
Yeah, it's in the belt pouch.
Ah, there we go.
Thanks.
So you guys have 5 more potions. You actually have 2 pearls. I'm not sure what they were for. I think somebody had bought a bundle of them, and you had 2 left that you guys were wanting to give to somebody. Don't remember who. And you've got 5 potions you need to disperse before you guys leave town. Otherwise, they will be lost!
Well, Garton and Parafel each took a regular potion of healing. So there's 4 potions of healing and 1 potion of extra healing remaining.
Who doesn't have a potion still?
Buy them all.
Oh, they already gave them to us. They're there for taking in the party inventory. So if you need one, grab.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
we'll
not a
do-
purchase thing. This is a provided. You provided mats and services rendered, so.
I just wanted to make sure that everybody at least had one, but I'll grab a second because I have a feeling I'm gonna.
Yeah, you non-healer types should probably grab them.
Frankie, if you don't have a potion of extra healing, I would
Yeah,
definitely.
Morgan
take
is
that potion
new,
of
so I'll
extra
try to
healing.
keep
I
an
have
eye on
one
his
with 2
stuff to make
charges
sure he's
left.
okay.
Oh, okay. Then I'll
That's
put the
one
regular
that
one
you can
back.
use if you're needing a lot of hit points real fast.
There are 7 players. 1 guy has 2.
Alright, done deal.
Those pearls were for identification spells.
Yep. Yep. And I believe Balthazar took a couple. I know he's got a couple, so I think the other 2 may have been for Parafel. I'm not sure. And I'm trying to remind for you guys' sake. You can do whatever you want. I'm just going by based on my memory.
I'd say grab
Last
them.
time I played, I couldn't hear you. I'll grab them if nobody else wants.
But yeah, they were for identifiers for sure.
Yeah, I can store stuff too, since I got one of the bags on.
Yeah, Parafel's just under.
And we got everything we needed off of Bjarni, right? We're done with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you will have a portrait for each character.
All right, if nobody's going to grab that push.
You can't tell who's playing them. I mean, I
Grab
know,
it, man.
but
It's all yours.
I mean, Parafel and Garton are played by the same guy. They're not next to each other, even on the thing. They're
Otherwise, it goes in the bag.
sorted
and forgotten.
alphabetically, I think. No, not even that. I don't know what they're sorted by. The portraits. Sorry, was that a question for me? I was kind of distracted.
No, I think we were just talking amongst ourselves.
Okay. Yeah, okay, good. Sorry.
So, do we just walk in the front door? Is that what we're... I mean, I'm down.
That's kind of the way we've always done.
Yeah, we want to. We'll probably go back to our campsite that we use out there. That's by the river, because it takes us the greater part of a day to get there, and then we'll probably camp out at that campsite, and then head in the morning, and probably use our rogue to go scout it out before we move in.
Okay, that sounds good.
That's generally what we do. And we'll probably have to fight some undead thing, because it seems like whenever we use that campsite to rest, there's always some undead thing that comes and attacks us. Makes you very cold when it hits you.
Okay, so just remember that those of you that had mounts when you went last time, they're not there anymore. So you will be traveling on foot. or you can you could hire a wagon to take you, or however it is you want to get there. It's up to you. But the mounts that you guys had are long gone. You don't know what happened to them.
How long is it by foot? Is it going to take multiple days?
No. It's still a day. I mean, a horse is, it's a quicker travel. You get there, you can rest, before the next day. It's like probably 4 to 6 hours longer. If you start early in the morning, and then you'll get there at the evening.
Yeah, we'll do that then. I got no problem walking. We'll start early in the morning and hike on up to our campsite by the river and make camp there for the and set up a watch, making sure to look for undead nasty things coming at us. I'll make sure everybody is aware, remind them of the undead things that come and attack us at this campsite periodically.
So, only one thing that's a little different than what you're describing there. Whenever you guys get there, to the place that you guys have been camping at, give me a, we'll say it's, because Paraphil's on the top, we'll say Paraphil is the one that's kind of taken the lead. And Paraphil, you hear some rustling around in the leaves and just some really rough sort of crashing through branches and that sort of thing as you're approaching the campsite that you guys have been using. Can't really see anything, but you can hear it with, deep in the kind of the brush and the twigs and leaves. I mean, every now and then you can even see like a swath of these leaves that are obviously that have fell from the tree or pushed aside, and you see them kind of fly through the air.
Oh, let's send her you a silent roll.
Okay, baby.
Can you hear me?
Sorry. Yeah, it's just you sound like what I just did. But yeah, go ahead. You were gonna do a silent check.
Yeah.
So what is Garton doing? He's sneaking up to try to get a better look at what's there.
Yeah. Of his ring.
Okay, so I'm having a hard time hearing you, but I hear you said that you had your ring on. But
Yes.
So as Garton is kind of making his way there, he can't really hear, how quiet he's been because of all the racket from the, in front of him. Unfortunately, the creatures hear him quite easily. He is making to them as much racket as they are to you. So as soon as he gets within sight of them, to see them, they are all just kind of, and I say they all, there's two things. To you, they're about the same height as Carton. They got these giant tusks coming out. They're on 4 legs. They got this spine of hair running down their back, and they look like giant boars. They can't see you, but they smell and they can hear you. So I'm going to give them a check to see if they can charge in your general direction. And they definitely made their lowly check that I required. They rolled well lower than I was requiring. So they're both rushing past you. So kind of what I need to do, I guess, is we need to have you and them roll initiative. They're going to get a -4 to their initiative because they're charging. They were prepped and ready, and they're going ahead of you. So you can, if you're just going to move, you can use a regular roll. They're going to, and that's what they're going to do too. How did he get a 9 and roll a 2? modifiers for you. Alright, what does number 2 get? Uh-oh. Looks like we lost Brian. Did we really lose you, Brian, or is that a fake out? Yeah, he has been having trouble connecting every time we played. Waiting on him. I'm gonna see if I can find. Right, dummy.
Really?
Close enough. Yeah, Brian just disconnected. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do is have everybody go ahead and roll initiative, please. Both of the boars had charged directly at Garten. He managed to spin and dive behind a tree, but they both are charging in you guys' direction. What were you reeling about, Charles?
The pig noise.
I had to find something. That's close. The battle is called Demon Boar Battle. So.
Perfect.
Yep. Looks like everybody rolled. And our first person to go is not here because he didn't roll. So I'm gonna put him way away. And Jareth, I should probably want Jareth. I think Brian is trying to reconnect. Alright, so actually, our first person to go is going to be Malachus with a 2. What are you going to do?
I'm casting reduce on the board.
Alrighty, you've got 2. You got Wild Boar 1 and 2. Pick your target and cast away. Looks like the boar failed. So you need to place the reduce effect on him. Did we work that out on this, or did you? Hold on, before you do this, let me look, because I know I did some work on this.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember.
So what I want to do is I probably will delete that spell and then re-add it. Where are we? Where is your spell? That is. Cast it, so it was enlarge, just reduce. Yeah, we didn't do that on yours. Let me get the spell. This is pretty cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete the spell. Reduce. I'm also going to remove your enlarge spell. We'll replace it with a new one that we've sorted. I've memorized it again. So you've already done the save, so you can click the thing to get rid of it. But what you want to do is there's an effect for shrink. There's one called enlarge and the other one's called shrink. So you can target the thing and put the shrink thing on him. And it should do everything that we need to do. It'll reduce his damage because he's smaller.
Alright, took it
Sure.
Alrighty. Next is Mr. Boar. This is the one. Oh. Boar number 4. Just gonna randomly pick somebody. We gotta do 6 people. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is Borgin. This guy is targeting Borgin. Gonna try to gore him. He hits an AC 4, needs a 7. Wow. He does so little damage, he does none. Look at that. That's great. I'm sure he appreciates it. He's so tiny.
Join the party.
He's so tiny, he runs by and he just barely kind of scratches his boot. Alright, Grimlock, you go.
So is the boar that just attacked Morgan in melee range of me? Or do I
Both of them are charging through the front of the party. I would assume you and Parafel are, at least in the front. So yeah, it's within range of you. Take your pick,
Okay.
swing at one.
the one that attacked Morgan is the shrunk one, right?
Yeah, the small one.
Alright, so I'll attack the
Okay, go for it. Boredom.
Am I
Or
doing
one.
2 attacks or am I having to move a little bit so just one attack?
No. They're charging you guys, so you got it. I mean, he is large, but not giant. Large. He's large for a 4.
Okay. But regular damage, right?
Yes. Oof. Oh man. I'm gonna kill my boar before he even gets to bite you. That's what I thought! Yeah, he took him out before he could go. The other one's just kind of running around squealing like a little pig. What is Balthazar doing? Mike?
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
I like to unfold that tower that we had.
Where?
Just in the campsite area here.
So there is a wild pig running around right now. You want to just stop that, turn and drop it, and use the command word and cause it to grow.
Yeah.
With what?
I want to go inside of it, yeah.
Okay. All right. Certainly. So you take the instrument fortress. You kind of step off to the side so that you don't crush your own party. You say the command word and it. It's a 30 by 30 tower, and door opens and you walk in. Amund.
I'm gonna kill one of these pigs so I don't have to listen to it anymore.
Okay, go for it.
Well, maybe. I don't want to speak out of turn.
It's wild pig number 2, or wild boar number 2. The other one is dead. That's a hit, sir.
There we go. Let's do some damage to this pig.
Awesome. Didn't kill it though. You get 2 attacks around or just 1?
This is the odd round. You do even rounds double.
Right. Even rounds is doubles. Okay. Alright, so Borgin, it's your go. The pig is just squealing and screeching at your feet like he wants to just tear your face off, but he's, the size of a small kitten. But he's got giant. Alright, go for it.
I'm not sure which of those sounds I like less.
You missed. You missed. Alright, you can hand it off to, we'll go to Jolman.
Kill the pig, Jolman.
Kill the big Jolman. Oh,
I'm gonna try.
go for it.
Seriously, bro.
Wait, how do I
Oh,
target it
cool.
if I can't see it?
You can.
Oh, I can drop it on the
combat tracker.
combat tracker.
Right. And you can control left click in the combat tracker. Oh, that's got to be a hit. Yep. I love these pigs. I'm going to have to use pigs more often. Roll damage. Oh, you didn't put it on him, man. I'll have to do it for you.
Oops.
There you go. You took him out. He only had 1 hit point left.
Thank goodness.
And so we can stop the screeching and squealing.
Instead of
There
the
you
silence
go.
of the lambs, it's the silence of the pigs.
Yeah. Alright, so. So you guys, as soon as you guys have finished off the 2 boars, they were pretty, mean. But I mean, that's kind of the way they, when they're terrified of something, they just kind of charge at you, teeth bare, and try to rip you apart as they run past you. But you guys took them out. So now you have a giant pile of bacon. In the meantime, Balthazar has set up your tower. Like I said, it's a 30 by 30 square tower that you guys can rest in now. Keep in mind, it's 30 feet tall too. So,
Does it have a like a window or something to scout out, or can we go to the top of the tower? And
you can go to the
do
top.
our
It's
watch?
got some kind of whatever those things are, the in between, so you can shoot.
Crenellations.
Yeah, that. I can't ever remember it.
It's also got arrow ports.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Well, that's where I'll be with the other people that are doing a watch.
Right. Okay, so you guys got a very nice place to watch from. The instant portraits pretty much provides you with a very defensible place. You guys can get out of the weather. It doesn't have a fireplace or anything in it, so if you want to cook something, you'll need to do it, outside or do it inside and provide some kind of way to get the smoke out. But other than that, you guys are set for the evening. I'm going to go ahead and end the...
I'm gonna cast a heal spell on myself before I.
Okay, for the rock damage.
Correct.
Good idea. All right, so you guys, what is your order of... I am showing, no order on any of these. If you guys can look in the party sheet and tell me what the order should be for the persons that are doing watch tonight, and I would assume that Garten is out. I'm guessing he's out for the evening again. Brian.
I'll take a middle watch, like 4 or 5 or what.
I'll take first watch. Grimlock. I thought we had this set. Sorry.
Every time the party members shuffle around, it changes. So yeah. So depending on how long you guys are going to do your watches and who's doing watch, I will go ahead and since I'm going to have Jareth with you guys, he'll take second watch. So that's depending. I don't know how long you guys want to do your watches for. That right there is, if you're doing 2 hours, it's 6 total.
Yeah, that's fine. 3 people's plenty.
So you're gonna do longer than, because if you want the casters to be able to get enough rest, they have to sleep 8 hours. So if you watch over your normal, the assumed 2 hours.
I could watch 3 hours.
All right, so that's
Same here.
If Grimlock does 3 and you do 3, that's 8. Good, you're good. All right, so anybody that is not sleeping or is not on watch, you can use your rest for the evening because you're in a very safe place. If you need to, we'll go ahead and do the rest for the day to get your spells back. Stuff. And that should reset all your spells. Wake up in the morning, and of course nothing bothers you while you guys are in this adamantium tower. Certainly could have saw some animals and stuff, but that was about it. No ghosts walking through the walls.
This thing's great.
So when the sun comes up in the morning, and I look out at the temple, I'm gonna get Jareth out there as well, since he's an elf. I'm gonna get him to look out there and kind of stare at the temple, see if we see anything moving out there. Remember last time we came here, we ran into Ettins out there, and I figure even at this distance, if there was Ettins in the vicinity, we could probably see them.
Okay. You guys don't see anything moving or outside of the temple. The entrances that you guys have went in and out of, they kind of look undisturbed since the last time you guys were here, which was about 2 weeks.
All right. And we'll head out there, and I guess we'll come up to the wall, and then do you want us to assume we have no rogue at this point since Brian is gone?
What do you mean? You mean if he's? I don't want to run him. Either one of his characters, to be honest. So,
Okay,
you can
got it.
assume he's
So-
not here, yeah. Unless
Okay,
you
then we'll-
just want to run him.
Dang rogue. So we'll
But
we'll
Jareth
get
is here. Jareth is here, so you kind of do have one. I know the guy playing him is not here, but he is actually here.
Okay, so I will deploy him. We'll go up to the wall around and have him go inside and just make sure that everything's on the up and up outside of the temple walls. Make sure there's nothing moving in there, waiting for.
Okay, so Jareth, he pretty much as soon as he steps in past a tree limb, he just he vanishes. You guys have kind of gotten used to that with his elfin cloak. He is pretty much able to blend into anything, so he vanishes from your sight. You assume he goes forward to explore to see if there's anything dangerous. He's been gone about 5 minutes, and you don't hear anything yet. What do you want to do?
I'll wait 5 more minutes.
Yeah, so he comes back before the end of the next 5 minutes, and he says that it looks clearer up to the temple. He says he peeked in, looked around. The immediate vicinity looks unoccupied. He says that the bugbears that you guys killed when you were here last are gone. The bodies are gone.
Okay, we'll head in then, and keep an eye out as we're heading. We'll approach cautiously, and we'll go through the west.
All right.
And if you guys want to, this is kind of like we've done this a bunch of, went in and out of the temple. If you guys disagree with something I'm saying, feel free to speak up. I'd be happy to let you take this part.
I think you're doing great.
Thanks, man.
All right. So you guys enter the temple. And you said you're going down on the west side?
I said we went in the west door.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. You go into the temple, and as Jareth said, it appears to be the way you left it, other than the bodies from the bugbears are gone. I mean, you can see the blood and stuff, but no bodies.
Okay. We'll go down the west side stairs then. That's fine.
So you go down the stairs. You can see that it looks like something drug something through here. Not sure what. But right now, you don't see anything. The path looks clear. You can see the long hallway that goes, eastward to the stairs that go down to the lower levels is straight in front of you. With your infravision, you can see clearly to that. Anybody else that, if you're human, is anybody human that's left? Can't remember.
I believe I am.
Dwarves and half elves, it looks like.
So I think Balthazar and Malachus may be the only two that are.
I'm a
left.
half elf.
Oh, okay. Let me look at Balthazar. He may be. Oh, he's half elf too. So, dwarves and half elves. As I said, you don't need torches if you don't want to. So all of you guys can kind of see in the dark there. I mean, it is dark. There's no torches here.
I've got my shield out. It's got continual light on it. Lighting up the whole damn.
Oh, okay. So yeah, when you do that, your infravision doesn't work. So.
Oh, never mind. That's right. This shield doesn't have that. You're right. I don't. Because I swapped shields with Barney a month or so ago. So
Oh, you got the magic one. That's right. That's right.
Well, both of them are magical. This one's a +2 instead of a +1.
All right. So no. So we're back to no bright light sources. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So you guys make it. As you're going to keep walking down the long hallway towards the stairs that go down.
Well,
Is that...
Well, good question. I was gonna. You said it looked like something was dragged. Is it dragged towards the stairs or away from?
You're not sure. You can tell that something's been drugged. You would need somebody more experienced in that kind of field. But looking at it, you can tell something was drugged within the last couple of weeks. That was, pretty big.
Like big enough to be a bugbear?
Could be.
I'll have Jareth take a look at it and see what he thinks.
See if Jareth has anything that would be of use. Yes.
I have hunting and survival. If those do anything.
Well, then take a look. Absolutely, that would help.
I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, your hunting and survival is out of doors skills.
My survival says mountains, and my hunting just says hunting.
Your hunting needs to be a specific region as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check, make sure I'm not. Yeah, and hunting is actually like if you were going to kill pigs, like what we were talking about. You stalk animals, that kind of stuff. It's not so much as being able to tell like how we would perceive, maybe I shouldn't say this, but how we assume like Native Americans can track people. They just they kind of do that. You know how to find a boar or a rabbit, but you can't. You're not experienced in following tracks of people and knowing what was going on at the time. Well, not like a ranger type. I mean, if you had like a survival in the wood or underground, I might give you the some sort of check. But if right now yours is shown as mountains, so you could take a wild. If all you guys want is, if none of you have any kind of tracking, you guys can all get together and I will let you do one roll, and we'll use a wisdom, probably of somebody that's going to be the person that's going to be the one that's doing the checking. And you guys, basically, what you guys are getting together and you're saying, oh, I think this, and then the guy who's doing the final roll is going to be basically in an RP sense. He's going to be taking all that information and saying, okay, I think it's this. And I'm assuming nobody has tracking. That's the case.
I do not.
Nope.
And Jarrett didn't.
Jarrett does not have tracking, no.
Okay.
Let me double check something on him though. Nope. Oh, he doesn't know. So what's the plan, gentlemen?
Well, whoever has the highest wisdom, do the wisdom check. I'm assuming that's going to be you, Jol.
Me and Borgen both got
Borgen.
18.
Yep. So pick one and roll a wisdom check in the.
Do it, Borg.
I need you to make it at a. You can't do it that high. Okay. Do me a favor. Whoever's doing the check, bring up the modifiers window on the right.
Bring up the what?
There is on the right side at the top right. There is a plus/minus. That's where you do your shieldless rear and those modifiers that we talked about.
Yeah.
What I want you to do is the -6 modifier there. Click that, and when you do, look down at the bottom left in the modifier window, and it should say -6. If it does, then make your wisdom check. We good?
It doesn't say -6, but a little dot went on the button.
Above the modifier, or what does it say? It says modifier, and then there's a number above it. What does it say?
Still says 0.
Just go ahead and roll, and I'll manually adjust it if you're because I just added that. I don't know what's going on. It should be there though. Especially
I'm
if
sure
you
it's.
put the tick
I'm
there.
sure it's me.
It could be. Go ahead. Just do the roll out in the open, and then I will adjust it. Or actually, throw it in the. Well, never mind. It did do a 5, and he still made it by 9. So it does look like the bugbears were drugged through here down somewhere.
Not towards the stairs, down.
They went that direction. That's all you really know.
Okay. Well, if they went that direction and the stairs down, that's the way we're headed anyway. So.
So you guys are heading down the stairs?
Let's do it.
Yeah, there's nothing really left for us to do on this floor unless we just wanted to go check out Earth Temple and see what was going on in there now. But it should still be dormant. We've cleared it out, so unless somebody came and took it over.
No, let's move on.
Yeah, let's go down.
Alrighty, so as you guys come down the stairs, you see the portcullis in front of you. It is closed. You also have the passages to your west and east. The one to the west is where the blue worn carpet was. The one to the east is where something is
The
on
Hydra is.
chain. Yeah,
Yep,
and
the
it's
Hydra.
still there.
Okay, we'll head west, then south, then east, then north.
You're gonna go all the way up to that long, wide hallway.
Yeah, I want to try. One of the first things I wanted to do was I wanted to try and go back to that area where we lost all our or lost.
Okay, let me just load the map and we'll start where you guys are at, and we'll finish that. 1 second. I'm going to use the 10-foot squares tonight. I'm not going to change it to 5, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, we're gonna put your ring to work, Jolliman. see if we can't figure out what happened to our stuff.
What I may do is I'm just going to actually.
How do I open the map?
Second, and I'll open it for you. Did it load up now?
Yep.
Let me try to reveal some of the stuff that you guys have already explored. You guys are loading them out. So you guys have been through a lot of this. Try to highlight the key points so you know where you're at.
Before we move out, I'm going to fold that tower up and bring it with us.
Absolutely. Yeah, I assumed you did. You guys are already kind of away from there, but I assumed you did, so. Sorry.
I'm still having a fight with Discord here for some reason.
Yeah, Brian is too. He's already disconnected, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, I tried installing the Discord app and it's just biting me tooth and nail.
And so you wanted to go back to here. Alright, so this is the area right here. This is the room where you lost your stuff. So I've pinned it on the map. Is that where you want to go?
Yeah. Is that where the mirror was?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's definitely where I want to go.
Let's make it to that point unmolested. I'm going to go ahead and reveal. Get to there. And I will just move everybody there if that's okay.
Okay.
So what happened when you lost your stuff? Because I don't think
Okay.
I was here.
Good question. So what happened was there's a room there. The room is almost like marble. It's like smooth stone, smooth white stone all the way around. The only distinctive feature in that room is this sort of mirror that's on the wall. And when we walked in there, a couple of people appeared in the mirror. I think it was a male and a female. They were very cordial, very nice to us, and they were surprised to see good guys in the temple, and they offered to help us since our goal was to cleanse the evil in the temple. They offered to help us, and basically they said, if you leave us items, we'll enchant them for you. You just need to lay them on the floor and leave the room. And so we did. We left some items, some more than others. Brian, and so then we walked out of the room, and we heard a bunch of noises in there, and then we came back in, and the stuff was gone, and the mirror people wouldn't answer us, so they just basically stole our stuff.
If
And
anybody has ever done
we
the
tried
Temple
to
of
figure out a
Elemental Evil,
way.
you guys are
we
probably
looked for secret
laughing your
doors
ass off right now.
into the place behind where the painting was, and we couldn't find one. And I suspect that there is something going on back there because there's this area. Like we went all the way around this area and we couldn't find a single way to get in there. So
So we need a pass wall.
exactly, I wanted to try and do the pass wall, but I just we didn't lose like really valuable stuff. Brian had some magic items that he put in there. I had a suit of plate mail that was not magical. I don't know what else we put down on the ground there, but yeah, but when we did a detect magic in that room, that mirror was like one of the most magical things we've ever seen. So it's some sort of really unique artifact kind of thing. So I'm very intrigued to see what's operating, or to see if we can figure out what's operating. And I'm really more interested in that than getting our stuff back, because we've definitely moved way beyond that stuff that we had.
Okay, tell me where to cast it.
Well, I'd like to go take the party into the room and see if the mirror is still empty, if they still won't acknowledge. I mean, it's been a long time since we've been here, a really long time.
All right, so I've moved you in. I'm just going to assume the party's with you unless they say otherwise. I'll have Jareth wait outside the room, kind of keeping an eye on your back. You can't really see him because he's kind of like got up next to the wall and used his elven cloak, so he's kind of really hard to see. But the rest of you guys can make your way into the room, and as soon as you walk into the room, the let's see. Uh, so for those of you that haven't been here, the room is white, floor to ceiling. It's marble. It's got you can see it's got a little bit of gray kind of streak through it, but it is. I mean, it's like what you would see, in a clean, what you would imagine in some kind of clean room. It's just brilliant white. The only thing that's not is on the wall, on the northeast wall, on the east side. It is a crystal. Looks like maybe a mirror or a picture or something like that. And when you come into the room, it feels good and right and like nothing's wrong in there, and that everything is going to be okay as long as you're here. And while you're in here, and you guys begin to move in, the crystal sort of window begins to glow, and you see these two sort of figures inside. They both kind of have these gossamer sort of wings and maybe a faint sort of aura of light around their head. It's kind of like almost circular. But as it appears, it kind of it starts to speak, and it stops immediately, and it recognizes Grimlock, and he says, it kind of stops and says, "Oh, it's you." And then the lights go out, and it turns into a plain crystal pane.
I don't think
Yep.
they liked you.
Oh, that's what I suspected. That's because they've already robbed us. So I don't think we will have any luck doing a pass wall through that picture, since that picture is so magical. So what I would recommend is going into the hallway south of, or to the east of where we are, south of the wall that's behind the picture, and trying to pass wall to the north. That's what I would recommend. And if you guys do not want to do this, we can go another path. But this is definitely one item that we've had on the list that we did not close out. And
Right there?
correct.
All right, I'll cast pass wall.
I will be right next to him when he does it, with my weapon out, drawn.
You call upon the pass wall from the ring, and you feel the power surge to it, and nothing happens.
How did I know that was gonna happen? Oh my goodness. This room is just, you cannot do it. Okay. So, wow. Okay. So let's have the party. I don't know what to do, guys. If we can't use the pass wall to get in, we can try coming at it from the other side, using the other charge, and coming at it from, try it from the south. I guess we can do that, and then if we can't, we can go around the area and see if we can find a secret door again. And then if not, there's nothing we can do here unless you
Have
guys
you tried to just step into it?
have. I tried to just step into it, step into.
The picture or whatever it is, the mirror.
I definitely have not tried that. No, that doesn't look
Maybe
like a
it's a
smart
portal.
thing to do, in my opinion. Well, if you want to take a look at it and see if you can figure out if it's maybe a portal, that'd be cool.
Okay, I put my hand up to it and touch it. Is it solid?
The crystal, it's absolutely solid. Very solid, in fact. Very strong crystal.
I'll look around for secret doors.
Okay, give me a d6 in the tower, please. You find nothing. But I need you to give me check in the tower, please.
A what in the tower?
Surprise check, please. It's on your actions tab at the top. You are not surprised at what you see. 1 second. And I will tell you what it is.
Yeah, what do I see?
You see this large, gangly creature. It's about 10 feet, maybe 11 feet tall, but it's got these long arms and hands. It's really thin. Its skin is green, and it looks almost like it's rubbery, and it's slick and slimy. And you immediately smell the stench that comes from this thing. And as soon as you do,
Great. Trolls.
yeah. Is a troll. That's what you see.
We should probably kill it.
It is absolutely in agreement, but it's coming at you too. So we need to go ahead and roll initiative, gentlemen. Actually, let me do that first before you do that. Then you can roll, because I don't want to mess up your initiative. Alright. Go for it now. You guys go. All right, it looks like everybody has roll initiative. Our first person to go is Borgin.
Am I close enough to smack the troll?
You would need to charge past Grimlock and Jolliman to get to him. And if you want to do that, you are welcome to.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, I'll put you there. Keep in mind, these are 10-foot squares, so it's a little bit of jiggery pokery here. So, and again, you guys were all assumed to be in the room other than Jareth. So that's why I just moved Borgin up there. He is in front of this thing. And so, Borgin, you have charge forward. Is it a literal charge or just kind of a you move forward and swing to attack thing?
Literal charge.
Alrighty. Let me give you the effect then before we get started. And you guys have got a free reroll from Gold in chat tonight. He is giving you guys a free roll, so if somebody comes up with a situation where you want to use it, make sure to use it. Alright, Borgin, you are free to do your attack. That is a hit. What are you hitting with, by the way? Are you using a Seath?
No, I'm using the Rod of Smiting.
Oh, gotcha.
Better to hit with.
Absolutely.
These trolls hurt, by the way. Just saying.
Do you need fire to kill him?
Yeah. They regenerate.
Do we have fire, or should I light a torch?
Alright, Grimlock, your go. What are you doing? Same thing?
So, I can't go attack from the position where Borkin is.
That's, again...
10-foot squares.
Yeah, this is, just keep in mind, this is just the reason I'm... sorry, I'm about to choke here. Sorry. I'm using 10-foot squares, so you guys have a lot more space than visually you do. So just tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you if you can do it.
I want to go side by side with Borgin and swing at the troll.
Okay, do you want to charge it, or are you going to just rush towards it?
No, definitely not charging.
Okay, alright. So you can do that, and I'm just going to put you here to represent that. Go ahead and make your attack. You absolutely, there's plenty of room between you and Borgin to get to that thing.
Okay. And it's large, right?
Yep. She moves, so you only get one this round.
Understood. And I will holler and yell at it and taunt it. Try to draw its attention to me.
Alrighty, and this guy, he's got two people in front of him. He is going to make 2 attacks at Grimlock and bite at Borgin. So we'll do this claws attacks first. Miss. That's a miss. Wow, how embarrassing for him. And then he's going to try to bite Borgin. Oh, man. Oh, he bit him! Even with the bonus to his AC, because he's a troll. Borgin, you take 10 damage.
Ouch.
Jolliman.
In Jolliman, in answer to your question, somebody needs to hit this thing with fire.
Okay, I'm gonna get
Whether
a.
it be a torch or burning hands or whatever, somebody has to use fire on this thing.
Gas.
I was gonna attack, but I'm gonna get my torch out.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to get into your backpack, pull out a torch, and start lighting it up?
Yep, I got flint and tinder too.
Okay. So it'll take you a round to get it out of your backpack, another round to get it all lit up and everything, so but that's what you're doing, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. We'll go to Jareth. Jareth is going to move into the room, get to here, and he holds up his fist. His ring glows orange, and he looks like he's going to do something next round with it against this thing. Balthazar,
Oh yeah,
what
he's
are you
got
doing?
fire.
He does. He can flame
Oh,
strike.
Balthazar, you are casting Melfsested Arrow. So before you do that, let me go ahead and set that up because it's kind of a special spell. It requires you to set up a prep to give you the bonus to hits that you would get that it's supposed to get. So I will do that for you. 1 second. So Mel says 0. Recast. Alright, that's on Balthazar. Alright, now all you need to do is target the troll. Do you need to target? Actually, I'll target him for you. He's targeted. Now you can just cast the spell, and it'll do what it needs to do. You can cast a spell. Just click on the roll the dice thing. There you go. That hits.
Nice.
Alright, so with a hit, it does ongoing damage. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that as well. So next round it'll take ongoing acid damage. The fact that you hit with a Mel-Cested arrow, that's only the second time that's happened in my game life.
Wow.
Yeah. Alright! Balthazar, good job. Malchus, your go. What are you doing?
I
Looks like you're casting
forgot-
acid arrow as well.
Well, I was going to, but I forgot I had to move in order to get into visual line, so I guess I'm just moving. But since it's so crowded and lined up in here, maybe I'll head back out where Amund is to help cover the back of the park.
Well, keep in mind, the only person that's actually out there is not Amund. Was Jareth.
Jareth.
All of you guys were in the room. I just didn't want
Okay.
to stack your tokens up.
Gotcha,
So you can
gotcha.
certainly move out if you want. Or
No,
you can just
it's okay.
poke your head around the corner and throw your Mel-Cested arrow if that's what you want to do.
If you'll allow that. It's
Absolutely. Yes.
okay.
Yes.
It's just hard for me to get used to the 10-foot square.
Yeah, it's kind of a theater of the mind mixed with not. So I'm just trying to give you a visual to know kind of what the situation is more than anything.
Very good. All right. Let me see if I can do.
So you need to do the prep thing,
The-
same thing we did?
Yes, yes. The precast effect. So
Yep.
do I have to? I just click that, right?
Yep, just click it. It'll
Or do I
only
have-
cast it on you. It's a self-only thing. There you go. Target the troll, and then cast.
Crap! I didn't mean to do that.
You targeted 2 people. Yourself.
Yeah, I
And
didn't mean to
looks-
do that. I reached over to drag it and like
You
finger
double-clicked it.
twitched. Yeah.
Okay. So what we can do is... Did you have that memorized twice?
Nope.
Okay, just once. Go ahead and just click it again, and we'll ignore the error that you've already casted. Just make sure you target or drop it on the troll. There you go. And yours, unfortunately, hits the wall. Starts burning a hole through the wall.
Well,
Alrighty. Man, they have done something with the snapping. Or am I just missing something? Did they change something with snapping, Frankie?
Not that I'm aware of, but I haven't been reading the notes for a little while.
Because snapping is not working anymore for me. I'll have to double check. But, so what happens is this. A troll comes from the back door, charges through the doorway, and looks at the nearest person, and I'm going to roll a dice to decide who that is. It's going to be one of 4 people. One of you guys. The rest of them are in the hallways. So I'm going to roll a d4, and we'll see who it is. Number 1, so it's Malachus. The other one is going to be 1. And the other one is going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So one of them is going to go. Two. The claws are going to go to Malachus, and a bite is going to go to Balthazar. So we'll do the Malachus real quick. So both bites hit.
Both claws hit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, claws. All right, and then he is going to. I said he was going to bite Balthazar. Yes. And he does bite him. Let's see. How much damage? Oh, wow. 12 points of damage to Balthazar with a bite. Alright. Amunds, your go.
Right.
Keep in
I'm
mind that with these trolls, they are -4 to hit because
Right.
you're a dwarf. Just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Yep, I'm getting up in this troll's guts.
They got on the number 2 or number 1?
Number 2, I'm gonna backpack over here, try to protect these back lines.
Alright, so what I'm going to do
My
is I'm going to
man.
swap you like that. So go ahead and make
Alright.
your target. You get a single attack because you had to move. That's a hit.
Get wrecked, troll.
Ooh,
Yeah.
max damage. Oof. He does not like that. Alright.
Nice job, man.
And then the
I'm
round roll
spitting his
initiative, please.
face.
Waiting on Malicus.
Sorry.
You're good. Actually, you and Balthazar both.
Takes a while to look through the spell book and figure out what you're doing.
You're good. Yeah, I'm just reminding you guys. Balthazar, you need some more time to roll.
Do I need to redo initiative?
You haven't rolled yet. Go ahead and do your initiative for whatever it is you wanted to do.
Acid arrow. But now I'm gonna do armor.
Oh, okay. Go for it. Okay, so Balthazar has went. We'll go ahead and put him at 1 then. Alrighty, Malicus. Go.
All right.
You are casting Enlarge or Shrink or something.
Shrink.
If
You
you
don't
would
need
like,
the troll to get any bigger.
if you would like, you can make a copy of that spell, change the name to Shrink, so it's a little easier for you to keep track of it.
Okay.
But later, you don't have to worry about it right now. Oh, he failed. Mother fluffer.
He's an Oompa Loompa now.
Grimlock. Or Malicus, let him go. You figuring out where the button is, Mal? There we go. Alright, Grimlock, your go.
All right. Again, I'm yelling every dwarven curse word in the book at this troll. And trying to get his attention, trying to get him to focus on me, and swinging my mace.
Go for it. That is a hit.
Nice.
Minimum damage 9. Oh, that hurts. That's a hit as well. $11 damage.
I'm gonna swing it probably.
Lorcan. Yep, here you go.
Nice.
That is
What
a
is
hit.
with the group tonight? We keep hitting.
Yeah. Cole's AC is
Oh,
not
my
awesome. He falls down as if dead.
Nice.
Next is Jareth. And he holds his hand up. This pillar of fire just goes and what, it's like sky welding. It's just like this giant pillar of flame appears on top of the troll's body that you guys just killed, and it is incinerated. It just immediately ignites like it's, hay bales, and sets it on fire. Let me mark that off.
Okay, can I yell at Jareth now?
No. That was his action.
It's fine.
Jolman,
I'm gonna cast-
this is your second round, right?
Correct.
So you have a torch lit and burning. Unless you changed your mind. Oh, you did. Sorry, I see now.
I totally changed my mind. Yeah, I
Gotcha,
gotta
you're
cast
good.
the heal spell.
Yeah, you rolled it too, so we're good. Go ahead and cast it. Need help rolling? Oh, you got it. Ready. Balthazar, you get 5 hit points back. You can hand it off to the next fella. Mund, slobbering trolls in front of you. What are you going to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna jam some axe in his kneecaps.
Go for it. Not with that roll.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, well, I got a backup roll for him right here.
Oh, wait. You do have a reroll you could do. Well, you do have 2 attacks too.
I'm not gonna waste it. I'll let somebody whose life is in danger.
Okay. Alright. That's definitely a hit. Well, that was over. So, with that swing, you're using battle axe, right?
Yes, sir.
You sever one of the troll's hands off. It just falls to the ground. He just kind of seems like, he swings his arm. The skin kind of grows over and it just kind of stops bleeding. But, I mean, he does take the damage. Alright. But, since you're in front of him, he's going to attack you. Is this the guy that shrunk? Oh, and this is the Oompa Loompa troll, too. So, wow. He's the little one. He's going to bite you. He bit you. You take 5 damage. He's going to claw you. And he misses. Since he's missing the claw, he doesn't get to go. And the other one is dead. So next round, roll initiative, please.
Kick his hand across the room.
You're going to kick his hand?
Yeah, the one that came off.
Alright.
I don't think my fancy new healing cap is working.
You rolled. Looks like you. Hold on, let me roll back and see. ×2. What did you roll? I don't see your roll. So you must have rolled a 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. I didn't see the actual dice roll, so you're gonna have to keep an eye on that.
Okay.
Yeah, keep in mind, a Priest of Palor rolls much better than that. That's why it made a huge difference for him. So a Priest of Palor only rolls median rolls. So at minimum on a D10, he's going to roll a 5.
I got you.
Oh. All right, Malachus, your go. What are you going to do to the Oompa Loompa?
I am lighting a torch and getting oil out.
Alright, so I take it your torch is in your backpack?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's going to take 2 rounds. You got to pull it out, it takes a round to get it all out of your backpack, and another round to get it stoked up and burning, so. Alright. Borgen.
Pretty far away from the other troll. I'm going to just make sure there's nothing coming from this
Okay.
other way.
You look around the corner and it doesn't look like, as far as you can see with your infravision, you don't see anything else coming down the path. You think you're
Alright,
good for the moment.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of hold here and keep an eye.
Okay. Next guy, troll number 2. He is going to attempt to bite. Again, miss. He's going to claw. Nat 20, bitch! Still only going to be 4 damage. But the claw that you kicked has grabbed a hold of your foot, and it's going to try to claw into you. And it does! And you take 4 damage! The claw is
That all you
cut
got?
off and
Cool.
scrambling around the ground. You kicked at it, and it grabbed a hold of you, and now it's clawing into your leg. All right.
It's like some Evil
Grimlock.
Dead stuff going on.
Okay, so Grimlock's gonna yell at the party, and he wants to make sure Jareth hears it. Says, guys, we need the blood from the troll. Okay, no more flame strikes. And with that, I kind of know my way around here because I've been here before, and I know that I can circle around to the other side of the troll. So I'm gonna go into this hallway. I'm just sprinting at this point. I'm going down here, and assuming I don't see anything down the hallway, I'm gonna run that way and then run back around. I'm trying to get at the troll from the hallway. That's what I'm trying.
You won't be able to get there till next round.
That's fine. But I'm running, double moving, and again, as I'm doing that, I am trying to yelling and screaming at the troll. Hey, look at me, you stupid mother jumper. And that's
Okay.
it.
All right. Next. Let's see. So Jareth. We're gonna roll and see. Here's you. That's gonna be a percentile roll. We'll give him a 50-50. Above 50 he hears. He does. So he stops what he was gonna do. He's kind of stuck. He is gonna step up next to Amund and attempt to stab this thing.
Yeah, he's got that cool new weapon now.
His knife. Yeah.
Wasn't it a short sword?
Yes, it was. I need to do. Where is it? And then he makes his attack. Targets. Oh, he didn't add proficiency to that. I gotta do this real quick. Should fix that. Health though too, so you should get the other one. Have that. Needs to have that fixed. So he's gonna get another bonus on top of that. Alright, so time to hit the troll. Make it. He hits the troll and does. He's not large anymore, so don't do large damage. Oh, max damage, look at that. 7 damage. Awesome. Alright. Balthazar, you cast magic missile is what you're casting. Yeah. All you need to do is cast a spell to use it and then do the damage from the arrows.
Just curious, did I see that Jareth hit the troll with the...
No, you did not. You're running around the corners.
Okay.
Alrighty, do 3 missile damages. Awesome. 10 damage or so, 11. Alright, awesome, Balthazar. Amund, your go. You got a claw that's raking your leg plus a troll in your face.
Well, I'm more concerned about the troll in my face, so
Alright,
I'm gonna axe him in the face.
go for it. That's it.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
There we
Oh!
go. Get out of my face, troll.
You kind of cleave him through his shoulder, and he just kind of splits open and bleeds all over the place. And you still got the claw on your leg. All right. Jolliman.
Gonna cast another heal spell.
Alrighty, go for
Can
it.
I get to Malachus?
Yeah, you healed Balthazar. I'll let you heal Malchus. I'm gonna watch your dice roll this time. As long as you do it before I go to sleep.
Quick, someone give me fire.
You gonna roll, man? There we go. So you rolled a 1. So it's working.
Thank you.
All right,
I thought-
Malachus, you got 3 hit points. All right, end of the round. Roll initiative, gentlemen. Hey, Madman, how's it going? All right, everybody's rolled. First to go, Malachus.
I am just continuing with my action, getting out the torch, lighting it, getting out my
All right. All right. And next is almost would be Jareth, but the claw is going to continue to rake into Amund, if I can remember names. Is my thing not working? Uh-oh, did I lock up? Not good. Hmm.
I think he killed it, didn't he?
This is not how the initiative was. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Can I try to get this freaking claw off me? What's it on my ankle or something? I'll try to kick it across the room.
Chop it the hell off. You got a big
well,
axe, man.
Yeah, but my leg's attached to it. I don't want to. So yeah, I'll try to kick it off if I can. Oh, we're doing strength rolls? Okay. Dang roll. Alright.
thought that's what you did do.
Correct. It did, yep.
Woohoo! Awesome.
FYI, I did not get a turn that last round. The last round we had, I'd rolled straight initiative. No, yeah, that was the previous round. Once I got up there, once we killed it, we had rolled initiative again after it was dead, and at that point, I just rolled a regular initiative. But I had rolled a 10, so I was towards the bottom.
Oh, sorry guys. The guys on the stream couldn't hear me. I had myself muted. Thank you for telling me. Borgin, are you around? Good sir. Not, I will stop asking. I'm guessing you're just extended away. Alright, so we will skip him. Balthazar, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move out in the hallway.
Okay. What you out there? Looks clear, other than, you know, the dead troll and your buddy's trying to kick the troll hand off himself, but otherwise it looks clear.
Alright.
Malachus.
I am pouring oil on the troll's deceased body and
igniting it? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, I mean, it immediately, as soon as you touch the torch to the body, it's like it's made of grass, dry grass and hay. It just woof, and it goes up in flames. Incinerated.
This is...
Jareth is not doing anything. He's just kind of, what's going on?
Well, I wanted to harvest blood from the troll. And I'm
Oops.
assuming I can't now?
Sorry, ma'am.
That's okay. I had said, and I had said that we were going to do that, and then last round, it was the round afterwards, and Malachus was still lighting a torch. I had rolled initiative to collect the blood, and then we just skipped it because the server went down, and then we went straight to Malachus burning the troll. You see what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I don't remember it exactly in that way, so I'm sorry. I don't remember the initiative exactly in that way, so.
I know it wasn't your fault the server went down. But yeah, in the future, guys, when we fight trolls, that's how we got all those healing potions from town. Is we turned the troll blood into the temple, and then they turn that into healing potions for us. But when we incinerate the trolls, we can. All
Already
so,
mooned.
any more trolls?
What are you doing?
Still trying to get this claw off. We don't reach down and try to pry it off.
Alrighty. With the incineration of the body, it seems like it kind of just loses its motivation, just kind of goes limp and flops to the ground with a wet, sickly slap.
I'll walk over. Say, you might be able to get some blood out of this.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll go around to both trolls and try and harvest any blood that I can in an empty water.
You can't get much. You can get a couple of drops. Is really all you can get out of the hand. I mean, there's not much in a hand,
That's
and the bodies
okay.
themselves are. I mean, the one in the corner that was flame struck is gone. It's ash completely,
Vaporized,
and this
right.
other one is like charcoal, sort of. So
Okay. That's that.
right.
You guys can search the bodies for loot if you like. Or at least the one that's not ash.
Smoke still kind of billowing through the hallways on the fire.
So is there nothing else we can do with this crystal?
Well, we were gonna. I think what I suggested is that we all walk around this whole area one more time looking for a secret door. And if we don't find anything, then we try and do a pass wall from the north side going south and see if we're able to get in that way. And if that doesn't work, then yeah, we're leaving. There's nothing we can do. Whatever magic is on this area is too powerful for us. One thing we could do, we could try and dispel the wall before we do the pass wall. I don't know if that would make any difference. We could. It's just something to think. You magic types might have some insight into that. But I will start walking around the area, going this way and then this way, and well, it cleared my path. But this way, this way, this way, this way, and hopefully the other party members are doing the same. And I'm searching inward for secret doors.
You've already searched for secret doors.
Okay. Well, I'm encouraging the rest of them to do it.
I will do so.
Yes, I'll do the same.
Can I do an identify on this crystal?
It's something that would take you 8 hours to do, and once you're done, you're going to be out of commission for the remainder of the day. Gentlemen, you don't find anything. Who was the other person looking?
Evelyn? Fat chance, but let's see.
You don't find anything either.
There's no secrets around here.
Anybody else checking?
Yep. What do you need?
I will roll it in the tower for you. And you find nothing either. You want to do?
Pass wall here.
You can go one over to the east, I guess, and pass wall to the south, and see if it works.
There.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm assuming
Okay.
that's just one big room back there, but
I will cast a pass wall right here.
Same thing happens as before. You feel the power surge through the ring, and nothing happens.
yeah. Well, unless you guys have any bright ideas, I have no idea how to get in this area where our stuff. Has Jareth done a secret door check?
He did, back when you guys originally did this.
Was he in the party back then?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, since we're now leaving this area, the other thing we could do, if you guys want, we could have a different person go in that room.
Grimlock has
I
been
don't know.
really
Whatever. What do you guys
wanting
want
to
to do?
figure this out.
Do you guys want to try and maybe play a trick on them and maybe put something in there and bust through the wall when they're coming? Or do you want to go
Crystal's a little
explore maybe to
beyond
the
their ability
northeast?
to deal
There's a
with.
prison area back there that we've already been to. Maybe we can see if there are any new prisoners in there now. Maybe some of these people we're looking for. We could go check the status on the elemental temples here on this floor and see if they're still vacated. Or we could go down back into the bedroom of the big bad person and search more down there.
We never found Thrommel, did we?
No, we haven't found the prisoners we're looking for. It's not just him, but now we've got this new gal we're looking for the druid.
All right, the prison area sounds like the right place to head.
Yeah, let's go there.
But remember, the druid said that they may take the form of an orc or bugbear or something like. Because they can do that, I guess. So we need to be careful. Does anybody remember that person's name?
It was
I do
Kella.
not.
Kella.
Kella, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing a little bit of meta canon, so.
Okay.
But I have been rolling the rolls for
So,
secret doors,
you
and
guys
they
have any
failed
thoughts,
every time.
suggestions, or you just want me to drive this show?
Let's go to the prison, the
No
jail area.
justification on the pass wall is
Okay.
that the artifact is
Sounds
blocking.
good.
All right, so we're heading this way, Wilson.
Which way? Sorry.
Where I'm at, where my character is.
I'll watch the rear.
You guys have been this way, haven't you?
Yes, we've been up to the prison. We cleared it out. We rescued prisoners up there. I'm just going to
That's
see if
not
there
where the-
are any new prisoners.
The
It was in the
prison is
northeast
here.
corner, wasn't it?
Here. This stuff.
Yeah.
In fact, I will just do this.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the area I want to go. I want to go search, see if there's any new prisoners in there.
The only thing you find is a rotting, stinking corpse of an orc and a couple of bugbears. Doors are open from when you guys left them open. Nothing else is in there.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we have been through most of this floor. If there are areas that we haven't been to, I think they are relatively small and definitely not on the east side of the map. We have been to all three temple areas now. The one to the southwest is where we actually got drawn into the plane of water. We
Yeah, I
fought
remember that.
boss monster right near the port, and they threw my corpse through there. We went in there, so we cleared that area. Then the air temple, which is in the center, that's where we got ambushed by all kinds of stuff. And we fought a very big fight in there. The fire one is where we fought all the salamanders, and we cleared that area out. So if you guys just want to take a quick pop in to each one of those, we could go check and make sure they're still dormant, and that, because one of the things we've seen before in the temple is that once we clear out one faction from a temple, a lot of times like another faction will come in and take it. But maybe this is largely a waste of time. I don't know. Maybe it's better
Did you find an air?
Yeah, the air one is the one that's in the center there, the white one.
Or the
And
earth one that I mean?
The earth one is on the floor we just left. And yes, we've cleared that one out too.
I'd like to go to the air one and identify the knife and the bowl that was in there.
Well, when you say identify it, do you mean you want to sit there overnight to figure, or do you want to cast detect
He's
magic
really been
on 'em or
obsessed
something
about
like
the
that? What do
crystal
you-
knife and bowl.
I'm pretty sure they're magical. We just need to figure out what they are and how they work.
Okay, so we'll go down here, and I'll listen on the other side. Listen to see if I hear anything on the other side of the door.
Well, can I ask a quick question? What's going on over here where this big orange arrow is pointing? It doesn't look like we've
That
been out.
is, we've definitely been that way. That leads down to the fire temple. That's where we originally
Okay.
started. That's where we ran into salamanders and stuff. There's a hallway behind it,
Gotcha.
and it goes down into that fire temple area. I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves me, that's where it leads. Those salamanders suck really bad. They have lots of attacks.
Well, it sounds
Okay.
like we've pretty much explored everything on this floor. What's except maybe the northwest corner?
Yeah, the west side and northwest is probably the only area we haven't explored, but even then I think we explored some of it. Like the stuff immediately west of that big staircase, I think we explored over there. The only thing I think we really didn't explore is the far west. I think.
Up in the northwest or the whole west side?
I mean the far west side of the map.
Okay.
So north of the water temple area. I'm pretty sure we did not explore that.
All right. Well, let's
And
go
that-
look.
Is that area you just cleared out, Wilson? Is that the area where the statue was?
Yep, that's where you guys have
Okay.
been.
So we've
That's
seen.
why I
Okay.
revealed it. Listening at the door, what you hear is I'm playing through the thing. You hear just the sounds of wind blowing on the other side.
Okay. I'll have Jareth check the door for traps, see if it's locked, that type of thing.
It's not locked, and he doesn't find any traps.
I'll go ahead and open it.
You see the swirling vortex in the middle of the room.
Okay. I will go around and walk around to each of the other doors while Belthadar does his thing, and just listen to see if I hear anything on the other side of those doors.
So Balthazar, what are you doing?
I want to move to the middle and check and do a identify on the bowl.
Okay, so you realize that's going to take you an entire day to identify magic items.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you got to see if they are magical first.
I don't think I have a detect magic spell.
I do.
All right, you want to cast that?
Sure.
Yeah, just be careful in that area. That area is, the closer you get to that portal, there were winds there that either damaged or pulled you, and I'm pretty sure there was like lightning and all kinds of nastiness in there. This was not a fun. So be careful.
You gonna
I will
cast
get
it,
as
John?
close as I. Yeah, I will get as close as I safely can and cast detect magic.
You know what? The locking is working now. The alignment stuff that wasn't earlier. I wonder what that was. I wonder if that's why it crashed too. Because it's locking now. Whenever I set it, it's snapping to where it's supposed to go. Weird. Alright, what was I saying? Alright, so you guys make it up to the altar. Getting near it, you do feel the wind blowing and buffeting you a little bit. It's kind of the vortex spins and lets out like a kind of a mist or a fog that's near it. So you get near it and you immediately you can feel it. You can also see a portal right above it, leading to some gray area that looks vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through that.
Yeah, there's cloud giants in there. I definitely don't want to see any more of those.
Very funny, Gold. That's hilarious.
I will go ahead and cast the detect magic.
Cast it for me, please. Alright, so when you cast it, you're focusing on the crystal bowl and the crystal knife on the table. And initially you think, oh, wow, they are magic. But it's not that that's given magic. It's the altar that it's sitting on that is. And kind of moving your view around, the vortex in the middle of the room is glowing brightly with magic. And the two braziers on either side of it that are giving off the smoke and stuff, those are magic. But the knife and the bowl appear to be some sort of sacrificial, sort of religious objects, not magic.
Okay, I report all that to Balthazar. The bowl and the knife are mundane. The braziers and the altar and the portal are.
And remember, we tried to dispel those braziers. We tried to break them, everything we could, and nothing worked. There was no effect. When we broke one of those braziers and spilled it on the ground, it just went right back to where it was the next turn.
It also spewed out smoke, and a demon showed up too. But yeah.
Oh God, yes. Don't remind me. What was the name of it? It was bad.
It was a Varrock.
Varrock, yeah. Don't mess with those braziers, please. He was a really bad demon, and he hurt a lot.
All right, we should probably move on then.
Balthazar, anything else you want to do in here?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. All right, so we'll go ahead and I'll get Jareth to check this door to the west to head out of the air temple.
Hey, you checked it before, and there was nothing on it, so it looks good.
Okay, I'll go ahead and open that door.
Opens up. You can see the passage to the southwest. Those doors are open. You can see a green sort of light off to the southwest.
Okay, I'll just go down here and kind of peer into the room down below, just make sure it's nice and quiet. Or are the doors shut?
No, they're not. What is Amund and Malachus doing?
Oh, so sorry. I'm just following.
I assumed the whole party was with me.
I'm just double checking. I saw you guys kind of moving around in the backfield. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I was just wandering around, still thinking about this stupid.
So are you actually there, or are you just
I
figuratively
was,
thinking
yeah.
about it?
But if everybody's leaving, then I'm not gonna hang out by myself.
Yeah, it would be just you. I'll move you over here then. So, the doors, what did I tell you the doors were?
You told me they were open.
No, they're open. And inside, you can see it's kind of like, when you look off into the desert and kind of see those heat waves. Balthazar, are you with the party?
I'm heading that way.
I'll put you in them. Don't worry about it. I got you. There you go. All right. So when you look off into the distance in desert, you kind of see those heat sort of waves. Well, looking into that room, it's kind of the same. It looks like you're looking into water. And in the room, it's kind of like, if you ever went swimming, which obviously you have because you almost drowned, you kind of see the same sort of vision underneath it. You can see that there's some sort of, it's different inside of that room. There's some sort of magical aura that gives it a underwater sort of feel. But looking in, though, you see several rows of what look like dead humanoids. And looking closer, some of them look human, some of them look like bugbears, some of them don't. That's what you can see from there.
Okay, so I remember when we were in this room before, I think it looked like it was water. Like when we were looking into it, it looked like it was water, almost like it was the water wouldn't spill out, but it was like a wall of water that we had to walk into. Are you saying it still has that same effect?
Yep.
Okay. And but so I will inch closer to the door. I won't pass through that wall of water, but I'll go up here to where I can get a better look. And specifically, I'm looking in there to see if I see anything moving.
Yeah, is the seafood golem still alive?
We killed it. Hopefully,
Now,
it's
the
not
golem
back.
thing that is in the corner there, on the center south wall, is broken into rubble. But as I said, there are rows and rows of standing dead things in this room.
Oh,
Standing.
they're standing.
Yes.
Oh, I thought they were lying on the ground. I thought it was just
No.
lines of dead.
They are all standing just like a military sort of, line by line formation, sort of just standing there. Are you still going to move up to do that looky-loo? Okay, that's what I thought.
No. I misunderstood. And I remember from the last time when we were
There
these
were
guys
some zombie things in there. Yeah.
Yes, but they were making zombies, and we would try and turn them, and then they would just make them. They would spend their turn and make them obey them again. So, and these were not like normal zombies. They were like, like M1 Abrams tank zombies. They had like 1,000,000 hit points. They really, really sucked. I would not recommend we go and engage a bunch of zombies. So choices now. We can, like I said, we can go back down to the level below, or we can search to the west, because I know we haven't been to that area yet, and finish exploring this level. So what would you guys prefer to do?
I'd say finish this level.
Anybody else have an opinion?
Let's finish this level up.
Yeah, unless we don't have any clues that who we're looking for is actually on the next level, we have to be sure that they're not here.
Okay. That room that you're uncovering there,
You've
Wilson,
been there.
that's the one that had where we got the shield, right?
Yep.
Yes, okay. Oh man, it's amazing. My memory is coming back. This is why I can't remember important stuff, because it's filled with all this.
Dude, believe me, I know the feeling.
Okay. All right.
Ask me, anything about EverQuest, and I will probably remember it.
It's engraved in my brain. All right, so let's go this way, and then we'll head to the west. And from here, we'll have Jareth do some scouting for us to the south.
I'll put him there. So he wraps himself in his cloak, and as soon as he steps into the shadows, he's gone. He just poof. You can't see him. The first room, he comes back fairly quickly, and he says, "It's empty." And then then he cloaks himself back up and moves south and vanishes.
And how much time has elapsed? I'll only wait about 10 minutes.
His initial search through that first room was probably about 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And what did he say when he came back?
He says it was empty. There was nothing, no one in there.
Okay. And we're still waiting for him to come back from the second room.
You are.
Okay. I'll wait up until about 15 minutes, and then I'm heading in there after.
So just about the time you are getting worried, he comes back and he says he explored through there's a door to the west. He didn't go south. And he said in that room that he opened up, it opened up into another door to the west, and it had a set of a hallway that went north and south. He said the one to the north went to where we ran into the Minotaur. He suspects. I mean, he's not dumb. But he said southward. He said that he found what looks to be a set of stairs going down, and he would like to go down. But that's what he found.
Okay. So from there, I will go in this empty room. I'll bring the party into this empty room that he said was back here, just to see what it looks like. So can you describe the room?
It's a place full of dirt and litter. Looks like it was used as maybe a kitchen, not a kitchen, a dining area for some slovenly, disgusting creatures. There's a long trestle table. At one point was really nice, but the cloth is all ripped and torn and disgusting. Looks like somebody used it as a napkin, but it hasn't been used in many months. There's pantry area up to the northeast, and kind of in the cubbies. There's two, looks like what would have been some kind of stove or cooking area, but all of it's non-functional anymore. It's all rusted and old and smashed. All the barrels and bags and crates and stuff are broken open, and anything of value that was in them is long since gone.
Sure. So I'll take a quick walk around the perimeter room just to make sure I don't see anything else that's noteworthy, and then I will head out and wait for the party to join me. In case there's anything they want to do in that room. I'm just walking around the room, making sure I don't see anything else that I missed in the initial description, and to make sure nothing's moving. Primarily, no jump scares.
Alrighty, so Malchus, Balthazar, Jalaman, Amun, do you guys have anything you would like to do?
No, I'm just following along.
No, I'm
Staying
good.
like right over here, making sure nothing comes up behind us. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know what I just did.
Did Malachus cast an enlarge spell?
They must have. God damn it.
Oops,
These
sorry,
new
man.
tokens, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Ugh. How do you fix this? You should know how to fix this shit.
If you hold control and zoom out, but I think you got to do those individually, like control mouse wheel.
No, you're supposed to be able to zoom out the mouse and then the tokens change. Ugh, no. God damn it! What happens when you misclick?
Oh yeah, it's that aspect or whatever is not locked on them anymore.
Lock token scale.
There you go.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to be able to like zoom out on the map and it rescales them all, and then you lock it again.
Yeah, I think
But
that-
these new tokens have totally just confused me. I don't. Yeah, I mean, this Malachus just made himself so small. He's a speck. Why? Release token scale. Lock token. I could just do delete all. Boom, bitches! You're gone. Now they're all kind of bloated.
Okay, so last call. Did anybody have anything they wanted to do in that room before we head out? Going once, going twice.
I'm good.
Good.
Nope.
Let's go.
Okay. And Wilson, I'm assuming that when I walked the perimeter of the room, I didn't see anything. Nothing jumped.
You did not. So Jareth goes up to the next door, opens it up, and within you find it's a 20 by 30 chamber. It's got some odds and end pieces of furniture, some chairs, some regular like chairs, some armchairs, a large table, two small tables, a desk, 3 couches, a cot, and a lot of pillows and cushions piled up in the room. And then there's a door to the west, which is what Jareth is pointing at.
Is everything destroyed in here like the previous room was?
It's just furniture and pillows. None of it's in very good condition, no.
Okay. Well, I'll kind of point at the desk and say, Balthazar, you may want to look there, see if you see anything. And meanwhile, I'll stand at the door to the west and listen to see if I hear anything at the other side.
Anyone?
I'll search the room
Where?
right where I'm
There's
standing. Start
3
looking
chairs,
for
3
secret doors
comfy
or
chairs. So you're searching there for a secret door. Give me a D6 in the tower, please. You don't find anything where you're at. That takes him 10 minutes. What are the rest of you guys doing? Waiting on him?
I told you what I was doing.
Watching the rear.
Alright. So 10 minutes passes. He doesn't find anything. Gotcha. So, next.
Anybody else want to look at anything? Anybody want to look at the desk in here? Going once, going twice.
I'll go in there and look. As useless as I am, let's go.
So what are you going to look for? Where at? I mean,
I'm just gonna start tearing the desk apart. Like, not gently either.
Alright, so you just start ripping the drawers out. It's only got about 3 of them, so it doesn't take you very long, but they're all kind of just full with cobwebs and, sticks and things. Nothing, no pins. Pins. What am I thinking? No knives or anything that looks like it would be of use.
Okay. Do I hear anything on the under end of this door to the west?
No, all you hear is a moon crashing through a desk.
And I'll ask Jareth, is this door? Is it okay for me to go through?
Yeah, he's been through it.
Yeah.
In fact, he walks through it.
So gonna go in. He said there was a north-south hallway. North, he assumed, went up to the Minotaur area, and south, he thought went to a stairway. I think.
No, he knows it went to a stairwell.
Okay. So this door, there's a doorway to the east there. What's that about? Did he didn't go?
Nope, didn't go through it.
Okay, I'll listen to see if I hear anything on the other side of that.
You don't hear anything.
Okay. Jareth, you wanna check this door, see if it's trapped?
You want him to look at that door?
Correct.
Seems fine. I don't hear anything on the other side.
Did he check it to see if it was trapped or locked?
Yep.
Okay, I'll go ahead and open that door. See what's in there.
Let's keep stacking and then talk to each other. This is a filthy, stinky, smells like a wet, rabid dog room. There's like, it looks like several somethings have been sleeping in here on just lice infested, rugs or furs and that sort of thing.
Do I see that there's a door in there?
Yeah, two of them.
Two of them. I see. Where's the other one?
On the east. That
Okay.
giant doorknob there. Where Malachus
Okay.
is.
I'll just go in and check the room out real quick. Again, just looking, making sure nothing's gonna jump out. Make sure nothing's moving in here.
Doesn't seem to be.
Anybody want to look around in this room?
No, let's see what's behind this door on the east.
I'm checking the hallway to the north.
Okay, I'll have
So-
Jareth check the doorway to the east then.
Jareth is not in that room. He went down south and
Yeah, I think he found another door.
he seems kind of distracted and not interested in what you're doing. Didn't really think about it, but now that you are, you kind of like, oh, he's gone. Wow, he really was not happy here. All right, Malachus, what are you going to do?
Open the door to the east.
Alrighty. Opens to a 10 by 10 room. The opposite side of that is another door.
Open that door.
This is a 20 by 20 room. It smells a lot like the room that you just came out of, and it looks the same. Stinks, smells really like rancid, moldy hair. In fact, there's even some stench of rotting meat somewhere in here. There's some green drapes on the south wall here. In fact, that wall is not a wall, it's just like drapes that you suspect open up into the water room. And you can see kind of through the little waves of the curtains, you can see the standing dead things on the other side.
Ah, okay. So is the curtain semi-transparent?
No, it's there's cracks. When the curtain kind of moves in the air,
Oh, okay.
you can
Okay,
see
okay.
between it. Yeah.
All right, open that door.
All right. Oh, you open the door. open the door, but this time it's not empty. You see this large fat thing. It's about 10 feet tall. It was laying on the bed, and as soon as you push through the door, it leaps up, grabs this giant club next to it, and it rushes in your direction. And let me, I'll tell you what it is as soon as I get my sound going.
It's an ogre, I'm guessing. Or a bugbear.
It is indeed a giant, fat, smelly ogre that looks to be left by himself for some reason. And there he is. And I will start. Generic. Initiative. You guys can roll initiative, please. Those of you that are right there, so it would be you4.
Okay.
Alright, Malachus, is your go. What are you gonna do, bud? Looks like you're casting shield.
Yeah. But I'm standing in the doorway. And I can't move and cast, so screw it. I'm gonna.
All done. Alright, next is Amund, who is way the fuck away, yeah? What are you gonna do?
No, I didn't roll.
Oh,
was
okay,
just
so I
watching
just
the
generic
back.
roll. Gotcha. Alright, Balthazar. You are nowhere near enough to cast Chill Touch. You are in another room. You can move and then do that next round if you'd like, though.
I'd like to move and do that next round, please.
Alrighty, I will put you in the general vicinity and we'll worry about it when it comes to it. Jolliman, what are you gonna do?
Can I move up and attack the ogre? I assumed I just had to move, so.
Yeah, you can move through the doorway and rush in to fight him, but you're running through the door, you're getting past your party, kind of get all that stuff. But so you can do all that, you just won't be able to attack till next round.
Okay, I'll do that.
The ogre is going to be actually, yeah. So he was going to charge to Malachus at the same time. Jolliman's rushing out. So I'm going to roll the dice and we'll see if he changes his target from the guy that opened the door. So if it's 1 to 3, it's Jolliman. Oh, so he's going to still swing off at Malachus. And he's wielding, not a club, I lied, it's a trident. In fact, he's wearing this kind of green tinted sort of leather jerkin. Kind of looks the same color as the green in the room. Oh, 19's got to hit. It does. But you're not large. But he does max damage. Oof, that hurt. Alright, Grimlock. You are standing right next to the door.
So
you won't need.
was
Go ahead.
kind of annoyed that Malachus was running around opening doors, you know. So he was like, fine, you want to go open doors? You know, he was like ready, right? So he was standing there with his mace ready for something to be on the other side of one of these doors. So as soon as Malachus opens it up and the ogre is revealed, I just push him out the way and run in there and get in this thing's face and try and draw its attention. And if I can attack, I will.
You can, and you get a single attack.
Okay. I will go ahead and attack then. And again, I am trying to draw this thing's attention. Yelling and hollering. Oh, let's do it. And just to be clear, I am not charging.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're good.
I just want to make sure, and it's large.
Yep. Not shrunk yet, anyways. And damage. There we go. Awesome.
For me.
All right, next round. Roll initiative, please. If you were casting a spell this round, Balthazar, go ahead and roll it. Keep in mind, Chill Touch requires you to physically touch the creature, so you're gonna have to do a roll to touch it. Looks like everybody's rolled. Malachus. What are you gonna do, sir?
Taking the healing potion out of my pouch. I'm going to
Using
break
it. All right, go for it. We will hand off to Jolliman.
I'm gonna attack.
Roll. Good to roll.
Nice.
That is a hit.
It's large, right?
Yes, he is. You're lucky you aren't. Oof. Ah. That Grimlock's probably going to kill me. If you were done, pass it to the next person, please.
I yell out a dwarven warcry and swing for the fences against the ogre. Oh. Okay.
Still a hit.
Oh,
7.
Oh, I thought that was
yeah.
one at first.
You cap him out and then crush his head in when he falls to the ground. Slobbering all over the place. Bleeding.
Yeah,
dead.
at that point, I'll put my hand on Malachus's shoulder as like, I don't mind being the one that opens the doors, by the way. Feel free to take advantage in the future.
You're too slow.
Okay, I'll go.
I
in that
thought there was
room.
magic in it.
Gotcha. I'll go in and check out that room.
He does have a chest. It's open in the northwest corner, about where Balthazar is.
And Jareth is not anywhere near you, but you said the chest is open.
Yep, it is.
Okay, I'll take a look in it.
You see 2 bags inside.
Okay, I will take out the bags and look at them. See.
There is a mix of gold and silver and copper and even some electrum and platinum mixed in the whole thing. We'll drop it in the party sheet. You can see the totals.
Nice.
But it looks like somebody at some point broke the... There was a padlock on this chest and it was broken off. Not sure who or when or anything like that, but...
Yeah. I feel like this is out of place for my character, but I've seen the rogues do this so many times. So I'm going to search the chest for hidden in the dwarven way, I guess. I don't know.
You don't find any.
Okay. Anything else noteworthy in the room that I see?
No. The ogre is wearing, looks like almost a loincloth with a sort of tunic made of some kind of leather jerkin. It's green, kind of like the green of the, that moss green color. And he's got this old trident. One of the tines is broken off.
Okay. So the the tunic and the trident don't look noteworthy to me, correct?
No, I mean you haven't seen an ogre using a trident, but
Yep.
Other than that, no.
Okay. I'll do a quick search through his pockets, make sure he doesn't have any valuables.
He has no
Again,
pockets.
Since the rogue's not here. Okay. Well, I'm not doing any cavity checks or anything like.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll leave no stone unturned, as they say.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I'm leaving the room.
All right, let me get my my axe out and get to opening this guy up.
You split him open. His guts spill out all over the floor, and it's pretty disgusting, and it reeks very badly.
Looks like he's not hiding anything, boys.
There were no other doors out of that room, correct? I didn't hear an answer to that.
I said no.
Okay. So if that's the case, I'll go back to this door and listen to see if I hear anything on the other side.
You do not.
I'll go ahead and open that door.
Roll. Door. It is a 10 by 20 passage. Nope, it's a closet. Actually, is. That is empty.
Okay, I'll step into it, kind of look around, give the walls a once over.
Looks
Make
empty.
sure- Okay. I'll tell the guys it looks like an empty closet to me. You guys can go check it out if you want.
What do you gentlemen
All
want
right.
to do?
I think we have a door over here that we haven't done yet. So I'll go into here and go into this room up here and through that door and then check out this door to the south.
Okay. How are you checking it out?
First, I'm listening to see if I hear anything on the other side of it.
You don't hear anything.
And I'm assuming the whole party is with me, correct?
Are they? I
Yes.
don't know.
I am.
Jareth is not.
Jareth is not with me. Yes, I understand. Okay, so it's just 5 of us here. And I'll kind of turn and look at Malachus. You want to get Jellman to check that out? You look like you're on death's door there.
Yeah, let me throw a heal.
The roll. You there, Bill? Bill's not there. Probably had a kid emergency.
I'm back. Here I am. Sorry.
Alright.
What do we need? And you need initiative?
No,
No.
they were asking you if you wanted to be healed, and they healed you without you being there. So, and it looks like it heals you up to max. So,
Okay. Sorry. Thanks. My daughter was asking me.
No worries.
So I'll go ahead and gently turn the doorknob to see if it's locked.
it is not, and then there is no doorknob.
Oh, it's just a push open
You
kind
just
of.
pull on it.
Okay, I'll pull on it and open the door.
Alrighty, give me. I'll do it for you. Like to roll dice. Not. So when you open up the door, you see the room, the 20 by 20 room immediately, and then this door here is opened, and so you can see into that room. There's a rotting body in the far room, and then there's two in the one in front. Unfortunately for you, right here in front is, and I'm trying to find something to do. This a crawly creature that looks like a massive sort of insect with all these tentacles, and it looks like it was eating the dead thing there, but as soon as you came in, it just immediately spun around and is engaging you in combat. So you will need to roll initiative. Everybody will. In fact, let me do it first before you guys do. Now you can. Sure. Don't think I have a specific one for these guys, so I'll have to combat. Like we're waiting on Amund and Balthazar only.
That's some music right there. I like that stuff.
Yeah, it's a little over the top for this, but it works. Alright, Balthazar, what are you doing, bud?
Room to move in there?
You can't move through the front door because the thing is right at the door. I mean, you can move up next to Grimlock, you know, if you would like to do that. I can put you there, and you can be right next to it if that's where you really want to be.
Sure, it's fine.
Alrighty. And then we'll go next to our creature. He gets to go first. It has a bazillion tentacles on its face. So it's going to attack everything in front of it, which, by my mind, is Grimlock, Balthazar, and Malachus. So I am going to target Malachus first. Miss, so the save doesn't matter. Next one. Miss, so the save doesn't matter. Alright, we'll go to Grimlock, who gets Tentacle 3. Miss, doesn't save. Don't worry about the saves if it doesn't hit. Oh, this guy can't hit for shit! And number 5. Save. And number 6. And then the last two are going to Balthazar. Oh, so that one hit, but you saved.
Does it matter that I have that cloak on or not?
Oh, yes, you do. And wait a minute. You don't have it on. Yeah, you do have it on. Why didn't it say something? It should have played some music when it hit. Maybe because it's cast, it's not doing it. Yeah, but that one's going to miss, obviously, because you have the cloak of displacement. It should have said it missed, and we should have heard a sound when it did that too, and I'm not sure why it didn't. I'll figure it out later. I think maybe it's because it's a cast attack and not an actual melee attack, but it should be the same. But so that missed, so it doesn't matter anyways, and you save. So, and that is his action. We go next to Jolly.
Can I attack?
You can push somebody out of the way. There's 3 people in front of you. You can, there's Malachus, Grimlock, and Balthazar. If you want to shove somebody out of your way, they won't be able to attack next round if you do it.
I think I might have a better chance than Malachus, so I'm gonna move up.
Alright, Malachus is pushed out the way. I'll put you up there. And you can get a single attack. That's a hit.
What size is it?
It's not giant, large. It's medium as far as damage goes. Large for a bug. Alright, Malchus, you were shoved out the way. Doesn't look like you were
Sorry.
casting anything. What do you want to do?
Nope, I was gonna move.
Okay.
Well, now that I've been moved, I think I'm good. I'll just get ready for the next round.
Alright. There you go. A wound.
Well, I can't get to him, so
The only thing you can do is shove somebody out the way, and there's
yeah, I'm
3
not
people
doing that. I'll
that are
just
there.
watch the hallway.
Okay.
I'll watch the hallway.
Gotcha.
My little macro is not working,
The macro.
or whatever you want to call it. My button at the bottom. You skip the menu.
Oh, it probably because I changed something, maybe? I don't know. Alright, Grimlock, sure go.
Okay, I will attack. Carry, crawl.
And if you guys have never seen one of these, let me show you these. This is one of some of my
Kill
favorite
it.
characters. Or bad guys. Love these things. That's what it looks like.
One. Very nice.
Nice! Thank you for missing.
I think I ate one of those for breakfast.
Really? Not good for you.
Double
Hi.
miss.
Wow.
Grimlock, what up?
Miss, brother. Alright, everybody roll initiative, please. I'm the Java Master. Jalvin. Are you there? Jala, are you there? Alright, so I will give him an initiative of 99, and we will come back to him. Alright, Malachus, you get to go first.
Alright, if I can get eyes on it, I'll cast magic.
Yeah, you can get, certainly, peeking around the corner, you can shoot carrying Carla 1.
How many do I get again? Crap, forget.
What level are you? If you're 5, I think it's 3.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. No, I'm 6.
You're gonna have to figure it out. I know 5 is 3, and that's all I know off the top of my head. And I'm not even sure about that.
You figured I would know this. I only casted them.
Yeah, I know. What's up with that?
I've run too many games, too many different systems. My brain is Swiss cheese when it comes to this stuff. Each missile, every 2 extra levels. So, yeah, you're right. 3. I don't get 4. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I think when you get to 7, you get another one.
and 3.
There you go. Awesome. Next. Alright, so we're going to start off with Solomon first. And we're going to do regular attacks. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll make it easier. Miss. Other tentacle. Miss. Oh, your AC's pretty low. 3 of those to him, and all 3 missed. We are doing 3 on Grimlock. Yes. Oh my god, this guy's never gonna hit. Oh, there's a hit. So with that, I need a save. You can do it on your own. Give me a save versus paralyzation, Grimlock.
Is this something the Ring of Free Action would help me out of, or no?
It might, but we'll see if you're affected by it first. So you are. So I need you to give me a percentile roll in... You can do it out in the open.
Sure.
And you rolled 5%, so it doesn't work because you're a dwarf. So you're paralyzed.
What doesn't work?
Ring of Free Action.
But that one I've used before. Yeah,
Yep.
Is it every time?
Yep. A lot of times I've rolled it for you. That time I let you roll it.
Oh, I did not realize that. I thought it was once you.
No.
Once
It's
you, okay. Just
anytime it triggers, which in this case
Got
it
it.
would have triggered.
Yep.
If it was a combat related item, you wouldn't need to do that.
I'm with you.
Alright, and so we've got Grimlock. Let's do 2 more on Balthazar. Alright, so the third one did hit, even with your AC bonus of 2. That last time he hit didn't count because you have a Cloak of Displacement. This time it does count, so I will need you to make a save versus paralyzation. Do you want me to do that roll for you, Mike? Or do you want to do it on your own?
I can do it.
Okay, go for it. Awesome. You saved. Alright, so at the end of the round, it's going to take a bite out of Grimlock. That's it's because it's paralyzed him. He takes 1 damage. Alright, Balthazar. You were standing boldly next to Grimlock, who seems to have stopped moving. He's kind of slumped to the floor. What are you going to do?
Chill touch on him. Is that okay?
On the Karen Crawler?
Yes.
Alright, so let me look at the spell real quick. That is what level? Chill touch. That is 1st level. I think you have touch. Range 0. Okay. This energy and successful melee attack. So you cast a spell, whoop, your hand starts glowing. Now you need to touch the creature. That is an AC 18. Let's see if it hits. I think it will. And it does. Does it say it gets a save? I don't think it gets a save. No, the creature must. Oh, it does say it needs to make a roll versus spells. I bet you this thing has it already.
Should I drop it on him?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll manually do that so you don't have to do that. Should make him save. No, it's doing it to hit. That's because it's melee. There we go. And he failed to save. So now you need to apply the damage. This thing's got like a zillion effects. Wow. And you froze him to death and he just kind of shatters into 1,000 pieces.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
Nice job, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool spell. I have to look that up.
That thing only
Meantime.
had that many hit points, or had somebody else hit it and I missed it?
It had that many left. I don't know what the total was offhand, but yeah. 1 second.
No, I never hit it. Jolliman, did you hit it?
He did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. So that thing has stopped moving.
And so have I.
Yeah. So Grimlock is still laying there. He seems to be unable to move. His eyes are kind of blinking. But that's it.
On my action, I was going to drool out the right side of my mouth.
You can certainly do that.
I don't think I have any spells that will remove paralysis.
Well,
Which is what
hopefully
I
it'll
assume.
wear off after a few minutes.
So while you guys are sitting there wondering what's going on with Grimlock, and you guys are kind of trying to see if he's okay, you can hear the same kind of insectoid clicking noise coming from the other room on the other side, on the other room. What do you want to do?
Close the door.
I'm gonna remove the paralyzed Grimlock from the noise until he is unparalyzed.
So where are you going to move?
Just back into this other room where I am.
Okay, so put yourself where you want to be. Balthazar, are you going to go back into the main room? You guys are going to leave, this room just as is? Or just moving Grimlock out?
Yeah, I just want to get Grimlock out until I recover.
All right, Balthazar, what are you doing, bud?
I'm gonna stick with the party.
Okay. Move Grimlock there. So, you pull him back into the room. Everybody else kind of gets out of that room. And you hear whatever is in that, it was in the far room, is now in the near room, and you hear it coming out the door that's open. What are you going to do?
Close the door. Close the door.
Do
I
I
will-
get to pick?
Yeah, is he still paralyzed?
Yes.
In that case, I'm going to drool out the other side of my mouth. That's okay.
I'm gonna try and close the door.
Which one?
The one I just removed Grimlock from.
So, this one right here.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. You can easily do it. You could see, just as you were closing the door, you could see the thing. Another one was coming out this door right here in that general direction. Right.
I will wait patiently for Grimlock to stop drooling.
Wait patiently for Grimlock to stop drilling. So, you wait 20 minutes and he's still like that.
Now I think he's just messing with us.
Thank you for the follow, Kid Corbendalis. Gosh, I can't say that name. Corb. Thank you for the follow, man. While you are waiting, Jareth comes up. He's like, "What are you guys taking so long for? Come on, let's go. I found a way down." And he notices that Grimlock's paralyzed. He says, "Well, pick him up. Let's go."
Who's gonna carry him?
I don't know. He points at a moon. He's like, "Popeye, the sailor there. The guy with the giant
got
arms
it.
can carry him."
I'll carry this bastard. Well, he's not going to be very high off the ground.
He's not.
Well, I think we should go back and kill that carrion crawler and then search those rooms. Maybe there's something in there. Maybe the people we're looking for are the dead bodies they were.
I drool in agreement.
The bodies were gnolls and bugbears. Barry's
Okay, so
like,
probably not. The
come on,
people
let's go. We'll get in the stairwell leading down, and we'll see if we can wait and see if Grimlock will get better, or maybe you can cast the spells on him and make him better.
Why don't we just wait here?
I don't know, maybe because Karen Crawler is going to come and grab you by the butt and kill us all. I don't know. I want to go down, though. I'm done here.
Let me check my inventory. Hold on a second. Crap. I should have bought spikes. I don't have any. All right. Yeah, I agree. Let's go to the staircase. I was just hoping I could spike the door shut to keep this carrion crawler from following.
Now, keep in mind, Karen Crawlers don't have hands, so it's kind of
Yeah,
like
but,
an animal.
was this... Right. But weren't these the doors that didn't have handles, or was I imagining that? I thought you
No, you're
described
right.
doors that just push.
Oh, they have like pull, like either a latch or just kind of a leather strap that you just pull to open or push to
Right.
close, that kind of stuff.
Right. So my fear is it's going to push through the doors and come after us. But
Gotcha. Worth considering.
all right, let's go to the staircase.
Ramon, are you going to carry Grimlock?
Yeah.
Drool in disappointment.
I'll move you guys down there. I'm going to put you in places that you can't get to because shit's covered up. Actually, let me make it to where you can see all that so you can. You can just pile up to where you're actually there. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause it there for next week. It's a good place to pause. And we'll see what happens